Sentinels 对上 XLG 多伦多大师赛8强，由于 XLG 的 YOU 爆了，暂时下放接受调查，不会出现在本次大师赛中，因此紧急找来之前在 T1 的 MIDI 替补上场。XLG 在抽签时主动选择了 Sentinels 作为对手。这场比赛究竟是哪队会获得胜利呢
Some point they've got to give us a tap. Here's Zelsus on the swing, but again, the spacing. Zekken finally arrives. Happyway got up to half the slide on it. It's good! Red Bull clutch for Zekken.
Want to take this fight. Wants to cycle the dark cover first.
The refresh of that one way is massive. That is going to bleed some more clock, but Rarga is already nipping at the heels, starting to make his way up from main. Narrate knows the pressure's coming. Turns the flash, and 3 players from XLG, 4 in fact, set up, and Zekken is here to mow them down. One more for the Blood God, he says. Oh, have them all!
Phenomenal. Already 9 kills on the board. Perfect swing timing. XLG.
Force with the smoke of it all to B main. That does leave Zekken as the sole player in the site. Just a little bit of a shoulder peek there. Rarga not in a position to follow. Oh, okay. Headlong into that one he goes, but Zekken wants a little more. Wow, does he get away? 10 health in a dream. Of course, that overdrive develops. Fast lane, you'd think would get him out, but somehow Midi's just picked his spot perfectly.
The headshot.
That is exactly what you need.
Used to clear all of this out, make it safe for him to get right into this site, take the space for the team.
I love that. Happyway reluctantly gave up elbow as the U2 came in wide, but he never really left.
That's Rarga able to take a clean duel against Bang, who was trying to get through that one-way dark cover. Look at Zelsus on an absolutely mad flank.
Zelsus could be somewhere close by. Perhaps not that close. Cyber cage there for Zelsus. He might have to play around that neural theft. Also, John holding it down. But time is short. They've got to get John out of this. And he's brought down by Midi. Zelsus would have to try and salvage. He needs to find Rarga, but he's run off. There's no chance for Sen in this round.
He's just on the run with the movement. Down in time.
Oh, I love that, yeah. Happyway had one of the only 2 rifles brought into the round by XLG, and there was a ton of util to force him out of bed. He is well and truly over. Al Drone Zekken wants to get ahead of it. This is a little bit dangerous. He's able to back off the line. Here comes the rolling thunder. Narrate trying to get to a safer spot. Zekken taken down. Odor's marker was where the thunder went. And XLG now with these sheriffs, recovered rifle. Rarga still working with it. Narrow with a shorty. Flattened. Rarga gets on out there, but Bang steps up for 3. Make it 4. And Viva. Sideline cut off, no step to the side, and Bang is waiting for his just desserts. Not quite the ace though. Viva's recovered rifle goes to work. Sen have still made it.
Sight that Hunter's Fury just did not net any value. Bang steadfast. The tripwire's still here, going to be very dangerous. Happyway wants to anchor back sight.
Rarga coming from the top of the map. Here's the timing. He can get into mid. But Zekken has already gone to work on the defenders. There's Rarga turning up. Found a moment to get top mid, dealt with Zelsus, and then followed through. 4.
And then retreating to play together. When it comes to this site retake, Zekken adding more to the board, gets to 17, but even that 2-piece is not enough. Rarga coming to life. He wants to split this B-side from 3 angles.
Relay ball doesn't connect on anyone, and he's not happy. It's not ready for Happyway to be tucked in on that corner.
That was a cosmetic stun if I've ever seen one. Rarga wants to get into backside. He wants to anchor Happyway duo. The 2 stars of XLG, the best aimers here to anchor.
Oh, okay, that's good. Happyway at least able to make the trade. Normally Rarga's used to being set up by Happyway, but here they're going to have to go with solo. Zelsus around the cyber cage. Narrate was able to get bought tied and push up the right. And he has a multi-swing in theory coming out from Marker, but they don't respect John's position. Even in numbers, Midi though has to step up to the stage. And it's a big ask to Coconuts. Doesn't fall far from the tree. In fact,
ready in B-main with the stun.
Aftershock already getting drawn out now. Relay bolt thrown on the side of Happyway, the one who set things up. But all of a sudden, Sentinel's back in with numbers. Midi trying to hold it down, has 2 flashes to work with, and Rarga tucked to his left. Surely you can do something with this, but instead, Narrate just ruins him. John taken down through the smoke, but does he know Bang is on the defuse? He found the timing, and Rarga's arrived. Red Bull clutching the pistol.
Flawless now, giving XLG prime opportunity. This could certainly catch someone off guard.
Rarga didn't make a correction, but he does. God, he's been good here. Trying to back away now. Rolling Thunder comes through from the attack as XLG want to disrupt Sentinels as they make this push out of link. Timing is everything though. Rolling Thunder God, they're using all of it as well. Nightfall expended now by Sentinels. Narrate not quite ready to get up on this line. Good damage though through the wall, and Zelsus has come to the rescue. Now, the Fate can keep moving. Rarga is here in halls alongside Viva. Try and keep eyes on this. But that fast lane makes it tough, and Rarga's chunked down to 8. These next couple of shots, critical for the duelers, so they do get second. But now it's on Viva. 1v2, Zelsus on the line. Viva down to 20, and that'll do it. They've done enough, Sentinels, to get themselves to map point.
Good as ever. This would require a monumental comeback, but Zekken is too good right now.
In a market that would at least XLG have been able to set up a staging ground. This will leave Zelsus looking a little bit stranded, but do they check this corner? Absolutely not! A freebie for Zelsus here as Rarga deals with it, but it's electrified play!
Rarga in mid are stuck. This is a bizarre situation. Zelsus doesn't want to give them an inch. He doesn't want to swing.
Gonna wait, and there he goes. Emerges with a right click, and it's another one for the 5 merchant. And the door shuts. Narrate with the swing.
Spike down A.
Zelsus eventually brought down. Narrate also both offenders from the defense side quelled, but the spike's loose. Zekken might have a timing here. Disrespect the poison orb and push through seems to be the plan. I for one am here for it. Step up on the site, Paranoia cut through. Happy Way tucked along with Coconut. This paint shell definitely going to rattle the cage a little bit. There it is, Happy Way brought down by it, but Coconut and John. The one way being respected. John swings while paranoid, and Coconut salvages the round. Still guarded.
It's going to be ripped right now. Rarga's pressed up very far forward, and with these weak weapons, it's just all too easy.
John and Zelsus combined for 4. Finally, Mini will have access to his weapon, but not before Narrate cuts him to the quick.
Cycle for Sentinels. Can't be mad at XLG trying to get some blind space. That is always a win condition when you're getting the spike down on C.
Or toggled. Bang takes an off angle, turns the flash. That's going to be checked for. Relay bomb comes in, but they're not ready for this. Zekken in the corner. Narrate from upper.
One enemy
Picture perfect hold from Sentinels. Stopping XLG in their tracks.
XLG will have to come up huge with a flank timing, something.
The Paranoia, maybe a seize to let them flood in behind, but they don't have the rim, or rather the breach flashes to work with. So far, so good. Still weaker weaponry for the attackers. Paranoia connects, Narrate deals with Happy Way, and Viva now takes some pot shots in through that smoke. John has to get on the defuse, but Coconut's already found some damage, a better weapon maybe. It's half. John will be protected by Zekken.
It's a baby door. They want to get into this big site right now. Rarga going forward with the overdrive. Vulnerable up. Can he even find a target? How deep does he want to push?
John still respects it. They're trying to set up a multi-phase situation. Rarga down to 49. He's got himself 2. And that's going to have to be enough. Shows up for Zekken. Fired. Oh, man. And the paint shells. He's doing it all.
Not only does he stop the plant, but that's the Rolling Thunder gone.
Now Coconut trying to figure out if there's a way to make use of this from the shadows. But instead he goes to the Shadow Realm. Zekken and Bang.
Which he does. Will have an opportunity to throw that neural theft. There we go. He knows where to look.
Now sometimes even if you know what's coming, it doesn't make it any easier. It's Zekken with 3.
Pounce when the spike gets tapped. 15 seconds left.
Playing close and Rarga. That is a full Ferrari pick there for Nang. Nicely jump. 7 seconds left. Still needs to be applied at some point. John taken down by Coconut. Off that push from stairs. And it's all on Bang. Bulldog with Midi and Viva standing in his way. Wraps around, but XLG are doubled up there. Not willing to take 1v1, but Bang's not going to give him a bloody choice. 4 kills for the Red Bull clutch.
SEN as they walk towards these trips necessary to break it. Spike is here.
Nightfall now available here for Narrate. Bang also with the from the shadows. A lot to work with, and the spam is going to be deadly from this Odin. A very permeable piece of wall stands between SEN and XLG, and Rarga hopes to step up. Razorvine here is definitely going to be respected. Still not yet applied, and Narrate has gone down. The spike is loose. John's going to come forward. It's him and Zelsus versus the entirety of XLG's combined might. And Zelsus with the spray down gets him there. What an absurd way to end it! Coconut feels the pressure, it's immense. Zekken now with the shows from holding on to this for a time. To upper, what's the timing gonna be?
30 seconds
able to
left.
avoid it. Here is that Viper's pit though. All of that retake, U2 gonna start to be expended by XLG. They're gonna try to find a way into this pit. Coconut's done so. Zekken's down, Johnny's down, and so is the pit. On top of the Razorvine. XLG have found some step, but Bang and Narrate still stand in their way, and Bang, careful on the corner. Swing on it, Rarga reads low, the slide is good. And now it's Narrate. He'll be revealed in a moment, but he'll do the same. Throw that C's in. Spray around the corner. Rarga to half. And Happy Way keeps XLG's head above the surging tides.
All players stacked up a mount. Prowler gets the info.
What? The long range stinger. Coconut, who stood tall in that last retake, has already fallen. Chance for a gun recovery. Bucky Town is exactly where Rarga gets dragged. Now rate is low. It is a rifle pick up for Zekken, and John goes to work. XLG thrust onto the stage, thrust into the spotlight to speak on behalf of their region against the juggernaut of SEN that is dispatched their countrymen one by one by one. Now put it all on Viva. And Sentinels have no incentive to push off this site whatsoever. They'll await the chime of the victory music. Viva down to 15 is all too much to do for XLG and Sentinels.